loaded up. Got 13, I believe. 13 coils. Well, it's actually 14, but 2 of them are tiny, so I'm counting them as one. And about 45 compressors in here. Some ACR ends. Got our ramp and our dolly ready. We're ready to hit the road. Let's go find out if it's worth it to cut the ACRs on air conditioners. What's up, everybody? See that bad boy back there? That right there, might be kind of hard to tell, is a working electric smoker. I was just doing my regular scrap pickups and had a neighbor come out and ask what I would charge to get rid of a smoker. Still works, they just never use it. And I offered them an extreme discount because I was already there. That's what I told them. I said my normal fee for that, but we'll go ahead and knock it down to just 20 bucks because I'm already here. They were very happy. Said absolutely. Went and got me a $20 bill, and now the smoker is in the back of my truck on the way to my house to see if I want to keep it or not. Give it away, resell it. Not sure, haven't decided yet. But yeah, don't sleep on junk removal. Don't sleep on charging for your service. Now, if that had been a phone call, or a booking on the website, yeah, it would have been a much higher charge. It wouldn't be worth $20 for such a small piece of scrap metal to make the drive all the way from my shop. I would have probably lost money on gas. But you got to be willing to adapt and roll with the punches because I was already there. Cost me no gas and less than 5 minutes. Left a card with them. They were very happy. And I said, hey, you got anything else? Give me a call. You got a couch you want to get rid of? Got an old fridge? Whatever. I'm your guy. So got some marketing done. A little bit of advertising. And yeah, made a little extra money on that job and got myself a smoker. I'm pretty psyched about that. We got done with the dump, and the results on the clean ACRs versus dirty coming off of air conditioners actually did not surprise me. We did come out ahead by cutting them this time, and it doesn't surprise me at all because typically on the air conditioners, the ends are a much smaller percentage of the weight. There's the steel plate is usually smaller, even though it's a larger coil, and the coil itself is so big. You got to think in terms of percentages. So you compare that to an A coil, and the ends are a much higher percentage of the weight. So the price difference affects that item differently. Now, it's kind of common sense once you think about it, but some of us, like myself, have not thought about it before until I thought of it and decided to take the time to find out. So when I come to a stop, I'll grab that ticket and we'll take a look at it. I'll show you the numbers. I think it was like a $40 difference, and it takes like 30 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, to cut the ends off of the air conditioners. So what did I do? Like a dozen or so. I think maybe 14 air conditioners. So like 7 minutes, maybe 10 minutes tops of actual cutting. Plus I'm already there with the Sawzall cutting the copper off, because that's a no-brainer. You want to get those nice big copper pipes. Already in there with the Sawzall. Might as well cut the ends if it's profitable. If it's a wash or a break even, then obviously it's a waste of time, effort, and blades. But to make an extra $40 for 10 minutes worth of work, I like that. I can live with that. Let's see, you extrapolate that into an hour worth of cutting. What does that come out to? Let's see if I can get that math right in my head. So that'd be $40, and it was about $40. It might have been a little less, like 38 or something, but I'm going to call it 40 for easy math. So that'd be 40 times 6. So $480? Is that right? No, that can't be right. That's not right. $240. Sorry, driving and adding at the same time. But, yeah, $240 an hour is what that would come out to if you were just counting the time for cutting coils. That's A-okay with me. I can live with that. But we'll do this a few more times, and I will show you the ticket when I get back to the shop. We'll run this trial and see if we keep averaging about the same. But if so, then we're going to keep cutting the coils on ACs and not on A coils. Okay, so we'll go over this ticket real quickly. Up top is the clean ACRs. The bottom is the ACR ends. Now, I was quoted $1.82 a pound for dirty ACRs. So to do the comparison, we would take the weights and add them together. We would take this guy and this guy, add them together. And when you multiply that by 182, we come to just a hair under $5.99. So you have to add this price in together because we're adding the weights together as well. And the difference basically comes out to $33 or $34. And like I said, it took 10 minutes, maybe less, to cut those. So you add that up, or extrapolate that really into an hour, times 6, and you end up with a little bit over $200. So if these numbers hold true for a few more experiments like this, then we can reasonably say we're getting about $200 an hour of value or added dollars to our ticket by cutting our ACRs off of air conditioners, which is pretty much the opposite of the results of cutting our A coils. We'll continue to investigate this and see what's worth it and what's not. And until next time, remember, be relentless.